This morning we're off to Pisa. We are leaving Florence and then coming back to Florence and then tracking up to Venice. So a big train day. Once we get to Venice, we'll have a quick look there and then we're looking forward to getting on the boat to do the cruise. Making our way to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, walking along the street, trying to find our way there. There she is. We're almost there. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of Italy's most iconic landmarks. Built as a freestanding bell tower in the 12th century, its famous tilt began during construction due to unstable foundations. Today, it leans at a dramatic 4-degree angle, stabilized by modern engineering. Visitors can climb its 294 spiral steps for breathtaking views of Pisa's medieval Square of Miracles, home to the stunning cathedral and baptistery, and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There's Sharon and Chloe trying to get photos. Walking up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's pretty steep actually. The lean itself, that is. Almost at the top. Hi. There's Sharon, Chloe and Taylor. And this is Pisa. This is the first level and you come in here and there's another steep set of stairs that are quite narrow and windy, and there's Sharon climbing up the stairs. Here on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and this is the view we get. And this is inside the top of the tower with all the bells. And there is a perspex bit of glass that looks all the way down. The cathedral and baptistery of Pisa were built between the 11th to 14th centuries. The circular baptistery, the largest in Italy, demonstrates the transition from Romanesque to Gothic architecture. Its remarkable acoustics create harmonic echoes, and you can view Nicola Pisano's revolutionary pulpit inside. The cathedral's with its distinctive Pisan Romanesque style features alternating white and grey marble stripes, while its interior houses Giovanni Pisano's magnificent Gothic pulpit and a stunning golden mosaic of Christ. Together with the Leaning Tower, these buildings represent one of Europe's most important medieval architectural ensembles and form the heart of the UNESCO-listed Square of Miracles. So we've finished at Pisa. We're heading back to Florence to get our bags, and then we'll be getting on the train to go to Venice. Here's the family.
We picked up our bags and we're about to go on a train to Venice.
We're waiting at the train station still. Just so far a half an hour delay to get to Venice, and Chloe's been making friends with the dog. The train's finally arrived. We'll be on our way shortly. We've arrived in Venice. We're currently staying at the Laguna Palace, which is the accommodation that MSC Cruises has provided, because we're going to be getting on a cruise for the next 12 days as of tomorrow. So I'll give you a room tour of what you could expect going on an MSC cruise in the Mediterranean. So as we come through, on the left is the bathroom and shower. There's me. There's a toilet and bidet. Come back around. This is the main bed, which is actually a king-size bed. There's a little study area, and it actually looks out over onto a harbour or mooring area for boats. We've arrived in Venice. We're about to get our tickets to get on the water taxi and go down the canals towards St. Mark's Square. The Vaporetto is Venice's public water bus, a vital and affordable way to explore the city's winding canals. These boats serve as the main form of public transport, connecting major sites like St. Mark's Square, the Rialto Bridge, and the islands of Murano and Burano. Just a short walk from the Vaporetto stops, the Rialto Bridge is one of Venice's most famous landmarks. Built in the late 16th century, it was the only bridge across the Grand Canal for nearly 300 years. Today it's a bustling spot with shops and stunning canal views. Nearby, St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice, is home to the dazzling St. Mark's Basilica and the Campanile Bell Tower. Once the centre of the Venetian Republic, this square has been a hub of history, culture and grand architecture for centuries. We have arrived at St. Mark's Square, and it's pretty hectic at the moment, but looks pretty amazeballs as well. St. Mark's Square. Here's Chloe, and we are in Venice.
Yeah.
And St. Mark's Square is pretty massive, actually.
So many birds.
And Chloe's freaking out about the pigeons.
Mia, cosa succede?
We're at St. Mark's Square.
Look how big that seagull is. It is massive. St. Mark's Square. We don't know anything about it, apart from
It's called St. Mark's
pretty
Square.
It's over a square. It's a rectangle.
All the birds are really big and there's a lot of them, and I'm scared of birds. And they all keep flying low.
After visiting St. Mark's Square, take time to explore Venice's quieter side. Wander the narrow back streets, where you'll pass small canals, local cafes, and centuries-old buildings draped with laundry drying in the sun. Stop for a quick snack and a spritz at a cosy wine bar. Without a plan, you'll stumble upon hidden squares, artisan shops, and peaceful bridges with perfect views. As evening approaches, head to the waterfront, like the Zattere Promenade or near San Giorgio Maggiore, to watch the sunset over the lagoon. The sky turns golden, the crowds thin out, and Venice feels calm and magical. It's the perfect way to end a day in this unforgettable city. Remember, Venice reveals its secrets only to those who wander, and its greatest gift is the quiet moment when day becomes dusk. The real Venice isn't on the map, it's in the quiet moments between the famous sights. We're here at Venice on sunset, and it's quite beautiful actually, especially we have a storm in the background and the sun setting behind the clouds. And there's chicken head.
Standing on the Grand Canal on sunset.
We're just here in Venice now. We're having dinner at the Da Roberto restaurant. And it's down a quaint little alleyway right next to the canal, which is just behind me. And as I pan around, there it is there. And here's Sharon, Chloe and Taylor having dinner. There's Sharon putting salt and pepper. There's Taylor eating away. And there's Chloe. And it looks yum. Biscotti, as I say, meatballs, and lasagna. Yum, yum, yum.